So we're here at Paleo FX, and I have Dan Corrigan from Corganics, and they're serving an extra virgin cod liver oil, and they're doing things a little bit different. So today we're just going to ask them about it. So, Dan, what are you guys here for?
Well, you know, we were in search of a really good cod liver oil, and it took us years to. Well, we couldn't find a really good one, and so we hooked up with Rosita Real Foods out of Norway, and had them. They were producing a rat fish liver oil, and we started selling that. But most people never heard of rat fish liver oil, so we asked them to produce a cod liver oil because they were doing it in the most natural way possible, and we really liked what they were doing.
Okay. So what's different about your oil and how it's processed versus maybe other cod liver oils?
Sure. The Rosita Real Foods extra virgin cod liver oil is different because the cod liver oil that you find on the shelf is produced in a way that is kind of more consumer friendly in terms of being shelf stable. So what they go through about 10 or 12 different steps to process oil, so it is shelf stable. So this includes heating, degumming, winterization, molecular distillation. So there's a lot of steps that go through, the oil goes through, and at the end it ends up destroying a lot of the nutrients. So vitamin A and D is added back in at the very last step, and so it's not quite as natural as people would think it is. Right. So the Rosita product is doesn't go through that 10 or 12 step process. It basically they work with nature. They use the ancient Drew technique where just the shift of the temperature from the icy Arctic water to the room temperature allows the oil to flow naturally out of the liver, and they capture that, and it's bottled within 48 hours. Wow. And so you can really retain all the nutrients that are naturally occurring in the cod.
Yeah. Anything that's naturally processed, it's interesting because you can always taste it.
Yeah.
So today I was tasting the oil, and it had a fish taste, but it didn't taste like rotten fish or like old fish, which is even some of the best oils that we've tried always taste like. Why is the taste different?
So, of course, anytime you're capturing the whole, like a whole food, it's really a whole food supplement. It's not really most fish oils are they want to make the label look good, all the numbers look right. So this is captured fresh and bottled fresh, and so you're getting you're not just getting omega-3, you're getting omega-4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the full spectrum of omega fatty acids. The saturated fats are still in there, and so the most common response is it tastes like fish, and it really is fish. I mean, it's the fish oil, so it's not nothing is removed or added or subtracted.
Right. Yeah. It's not that stinky taste though. It was just like it almost tasted like cooked fish, like just a really good fish dish. Which is
so
surprising.
Yeah. So the Rosita goes through these Herculean efforts to minimize any chance of oxidation. So from cutting open the liver, they use a ceramic knife because metal will increase oxidation. So anytime there is oxidation in a fish oil, you can't reverse it. So all along the way, if you're letting a little bit of oxidation enter the pitcher, you're going to taste that.
Right.
So they're doing everything's low temperature. It never touches metal. They're minimizing any exposure to oxygen, and then at the very end they do add a natural antioxidant that preserves the oil, and then they nitrogen flush it, so the oil there's nothing anywhere like it on the market.
Okay. Yeah, so when I was looking at the bottle, I was like, man, this is kind of a small bottle. And earlier I was talking to one of your partners, and they were saying you actually don't need to take that much fish oil. And even this, we get into this habit, we take fish oil, we learn about something new, and we're excited about it, and we're like, okay, we're going to supplement this to our diet every single day. What is something people need to know about the amount of fish oil they're taking, daily use versus not, quantities?
Yeah, exactly. So everybody, when you learn something new, it's gung-ho, and it's more the better, whether it's probiotics or fish oil or what have you, and really, that's not how we were designed. If you're looking, back through history, it's when you're eating real food, you're usually eating, you know, in a normal quantity, and you're never going to overdose on anything. With the fish oil, it is a concentrated a nutrient, kind of a superfood, if you will. So that's why you don't really need a lot. So we recommend, you know, about a half a teaspoon a day, and really what's important is to listen to your body. So you might take it once a day, every other day, or some days you say I need a full teaspoon. So you really should pay attention to your body. And that's the other thing with this, the bottle is smaller because once it's opened, it has a limited limited lifespan, and so it will go bad just like any other real food, raw food. So once it's open, it should be consumed within 3 months, and your body will know if it's like if it's just sitting there for a couple months and you start to smell it starting to go bad, then you know it's bad. So there's no flavors masking that. There's no bleaching or deodorization or lemon flavor or cinnamon or whatever it is. So you should listen to your body, and the small bottle size is twofold. One is so you can consume it before it goes bad, and the other thing is, like you said, you're not taking massive amounts of this.
And because our bodies are natural, they'll store anything that we have. So we can take something, our body's smart enough to store it and then use it. We don't have to be feeding it every day, and we can actually overconsume oil, which was something I think a lot of people probably don't know. That this incredible oil that we need for our brain, for healthy body function, we can actually get too much of.
So exactly.
So where can people get this product?
So we have our retail site is Corganic.com, CORGANIC.com. And you can buy the extra virgin cod liver oil on Corganic.com.
Cool. Well, thanks for giving us some time at Paleo FX.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
All right.